I've got a lot of moms that make use of wearable breast pumps, and some of them do really well with them, some don't do very well with them. Some of their breastfeeding journeys have ended because they didn't get enough milk out. So I think if you ask the mom which would be the best situation for her, she would give a different answer to me. So a wearable breast pump is fantastic because you can still use your hands to do something else. It still requires support. So some moms think it's like, maybe just sucks on, or it needs good support with a bra or a pumping bra that supports it in the right way. So it can't be too tight, it can't be too loose. A wearable pump is super helpful, for example, with a mom who has multiples, who is struggling to keep up with, she's needing to do some extra pumping, but she has her hands full with 2 babies. So to be honest, I think any circumstance that the mom feels is useful. The one thing I would want to caution moms about is that the whole hormonal interplay of pumping is very sensitive. So the hormone that makes milk flow or causes what we call the letdown reflex is oxytocin. And oxytocin is quite sensitive to stress hormones like adrenaline. So if a mom is rushing around, loading other kids into the car, and she's worried she's going to be late, and she's got the pump on, a wearable pump on, she doesn't even realize she's releasing stress hormones. And so the stress hormone and the oxytocin are actually antagonists. They work against each other. And so what I would encourage moms is, if they are using wearable pumps, to be very mindful of that. You don't want to use a wearable pump to carry on with your very stressful, activities of daily living. You want to use your wearable pump actually so that you can sit down and eat a nice lunch, or cuddle your baby, or do calmer, more relaxing things so that you don't impair that oxytocin release. In terms of a wearable pump, it is helpful if you have another pump as well. So a pump because a wearable pump, as soon as it shifts inside whatever is supporting it, the vacuum changes or it loses a bit of vacuum. So it's quite helpful to have another pump on hand that you use sometime during your pumping day as well, or that you use a little bit before the pumping session, or immediately before or immediately after, or that you do a bit of hand expressing. So the wearable pump is not always useful to have as your only pump.